Well, it's been quite a day on the political scene, both in Quebec City and in Ottawa. The Quebec Liberal Party crisis has reached a new level, with leader Pablo Rodriguez kicking Marwa Rizki out of the caucus, as we mentioned earlier in the newscast. And after a mini cabinet shuffle, Mark Carney's federal Liberals are dealing with a controversy of their own now, centered around Montreal MP Mark Miller. Joining us is political analyst Atonine Yaccarini. No shortage of material for us to cover today, Atonine. It's almost too much.
It's too much. It's too much. They have to stop because we have too much content to analyze together.
Okay, let's try to break this all down. So, Quebec Liberals, it's been 2 weeks now, and the leader, Pablo Rodriguez, looks like he's decided he's had enough. So he's kicked Marwa Rizki out of caucus. But will this help the party or will it hurt the party?
It's a good question, Maya. First of all, we have to remember that Madame Rizki was only suspended from the caucus in the last 2 weeks, but she decided to remain silent. She only published something on Facebook a few days ago and decided to keep the reasons why she fired former Chief of Staff Geneviève Hintz for herself. And so she put her leader, Mr. Rodriguez, in a very difficult situation. And we still don't know if there is a link between this story and the Fling Flang story that we heard about the Pablo Rodriguez financing campaign during the leadership race.
Fling flang. It's a term that we're hearing a lot in the French media in particular. And I guess you could translate it as, something shady happening in terms of the financing. There are allegations of shadiness and money potentially being exchanged for votes. So it's a big story. We haven't gotten to the bottom of it. Still a lot of unanswered questions. Now, it remains to be seen what Marwa Rizki will do. Will she show up at the National Assembly? Because we haven't seen her, or her husband, Greg Kelly, for that matter, who's also a member of the caucus. So that's complicated.
Absolutely. And it's uncomfortable for both of them. Mrs. Rizki could decide to talk about those reasons why she decided to fire Miss Hintz. If she did it in the Red Salon, she would benefit from the parliamentary immunity, and she wouldn't be sued for anything that she says at the National Assembly, and it would probably help the Liberal Party to get out of that very serious crisis it's in right now.
Okay, so let's move to Ottawa, where Mark Miller is now the culture minister after Stephen Guilbeault stepped down from cabinet over Carney's, pipeline promises to Alberta, you could say. Today, Quebec Premier François Legault had some extremely harsh words for Mark Miller. Let's listen.
Puis là, Mark Miller, le nouveau ministre fédéral de la Culture, vient dire qu'il est tanné du débat sur le déclin du français. Quelle honte! Mark Miller, là, c'est une honte pour tous les Québécois. Je ne sais pas comment il va faire pour se présenter dans une activité culturelle au Québec après avoir dit des conneries comme ça.
So the premier there clearly very upset, basically saying Mark Miller's comments are shameful. It's a shame for Quebec. He basically said that he was tired of the language debate, and he says this conversation about the apparent decline of the French language is overly politicized. Do you think that he's kind of ended his new ministerial role before it's even begun, really?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that Mr. Carney decided to appoint Mark Miller in that specific role, because traditionally in this position for official language, we could expect someone who will think that defending and protecting the French language is important. He's made comments in the past. He said that French is not declining per se. So we were kind of surprised yesterday. But to hear Premier Legault say that he's a disgrace, I think we can say that that is not a very good start for the relationship between this new minister and the government of Quebec. We'll see if Minister for Culture in Quebec, Mathieu Lacombe, will have a more positive relationship with Mr. Miller, but it's not a very good start.
Okay, well, we'll have to leave it there. We're already out of time. Thank you, as always, Atonine. We appreciate it.
Good evening.